Hello viewers, SuperGT here again, and I'm back again with a Forza 5 video. This one is going to be just a quick guide for the best settings. So I've been playing about with the controller settings. The handling in this game in Forza 5 is a bit different than what it was in Forza 4. I'm sure you've noticed it's a bit heavier, a bit harder to steer. You have to be very patient on the throttle. And I've been playing about with the best settings. So if you go to your Forza profile, you can change these settings. Now on the controller, very quickly I'm just going to go through the fact that I use, if you're using manual with clutch, you want to put switch, handbrake and clutch on. This puts the clutch next to B and X, which are shift up and shift down. I'll make another video for manual with clutch, a guide for that. But from here you want to press X for advanced. Now these are the settings that I use, the new improved settings. If I press Y, it goes back to the default settings. So you can see that the dead zones are a bit larger on the default. For anyone who wants to know what the dead zone means, it's essentially the area on the stick for which there'll be no movement. So if you move the steering axis inside by 24%, nothing will happen. And from the outside, basically 95% of the way out, something will happen. But the last 5% there'll be no movement. But what I like to do is put this all the way down to 0 and 100. But then for the acceleration, you can put this down to 0, 100 or like 1 and 99. But just put it a lot closer to the extremes than what the default is, because this just makes it a lot easier. So I'll put this down to 1 and 99 roughly. You can have 0 and 100. It doesn't matter too much, but just change it. So acceleration and deceleration dead zones are basically, if I put that to 0, as soon as I put the throttle down even 1%, it'll start accelerating. If I put it up to 20, for example, the car won't start accelerating until I've put the stick down 20%. So if you're putting the stick down 10% of the way, nothing will happen. So it's better, it's more responsive, it's better just to put it to 0 or 1. Put 199, doesn't matter too much. Clutch, I'll leave these ones the same. The bottom, the clutch, handbrake and vibration, leave them the same. Press A to accept your settings, remember. Don't press B because it won't save them. And one other thing, I will go to a race very quickly and I'll show you the assist settings you want to change. Okay, so once you get to this screen, like your pre-race screen, you can go to the assists. Now you really want to put this onto normal, the steering assist. I have tried simulation, I don't know, I just don't think it's as good. It just doesn't react as sharply or as easily. It's not as free flowing. So give normal a try. Assisted, I wouldn't bother with that. Well, obviously if you're just starting out, then yeah. But I would use normal. I think that's the best one to use. Obviously for the other assists, it's up to you. For ultimate speed, you're going to want manual with clutch, traction and stability off, braking, ABS off. Sometimes traction you turn it on depending on the car, especially in higher classes, because some cars are so ferocious on the throttle that you just have to have traction. And it might seem that you're not that great of a driver. You see on the leaderboards people always using traction, but that's just because it is simply quicker to do that. So I hope this helps you guys. By all means, hit the like button if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.